Fuck it. I'm just gonna go live anyway. Currently dealing with Maya trying to crash. The Cave Academy scene seems to be way too fucking heavy, and it's just causing crashes. Like when I try to unload the reference. So I'm gonna kill Maya again, and we're gonna do some debugging. So let's see what I can do. Intention is to test out some stuff for the eyes. It was mentioned on Discord that you can use the AI layer material to kind of fix the caustic issue. I'm gonna open this instead. I want to find out why it's such a large scene. But yeah, so what was the word I was going to use? Yeah, I want to find out why this is such a large scene, but in terms of the eye, the caustics mean that the eye is like super dark because it only works with true like physical caustics with the closures material. And I did test it about a month ago, like having the Rumble materials with a layer material, like a AI layer, and it was just super fucking slow. But I'll try it again just in case. But I don't expect much to have changed, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna need to... Oh, that could be it. Come on. Yes, this scene is unreasonably heavy. Like, sorry Jay, you make great stuff, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so... Where's that poly count coming from? Like, why is that 15,000 polygons? That can't be the entire reason it's so heavy though, can it? Get rid of this. Okay, well... One of the things we're gonna do. I'm gonna go into... File... Where's clean? Into my scene size. I'm gonna remove unknown nodes. Okay. I'm going to remove... in fact, the rest of this should be fine. Let's save. Okay. Oh, there's no... Transformations aren't frozen on that one. Why is that so heavy? That just straight up doesn't look like 200,000 polygons. Ooh. Okay. I might make a version that's just like none of the geo. The ref kit, that's fine. Light rig, that's fine. That's 400,000. It's 15,000. Does that mean the flashlights are 1.2 million polygons? Okay, let's do... delete that. Okay. So our scene is now way smaller. I'm gonna save this scene. Let me copy paste the other file first. No, I'm not. I'm going to save this scene. I'm going to intentionally break the reference of the other scene. So let's go to Asset Library. Okay. I'm going to go to Cave Academy. Scenes. I'm just going to give this and then say no geo. What's today's plan? Well, it's not going to be a huge amount achieved just because I've got a lot. Sorry, not got a lot of time. No geo. Yeah. That seems still unreasonably slow to save. Asset Library, Cave Academy. It's still 300 fucking megabytes. Where's? Sorry, but where's that amount of data coming from? Is it just the way this is built? Why are you so high res? Okay, well. We need less polygons than that, man. Get rid of that. Hello, where can I get those light wicks? You can go to Cave Academy to get these. Right, okay, so we're at a reasonable-ish amount of polygons now. Need to freeze the transformations, but so be it. Okay. That scene's just so heavy. It's still heavy. Like, where the fuck is this data coming from, Jay? Do I just remove the ref kits? Fuck it, I'm gonna remove the ref kits entirely. This is insane. Okay, so now there's no geometry in this scene. Which I guess matches the name that I gave it. Still 288 megabytes. But honestly, I'll take it. Let's rename that to heavy. Just renaming the original file. Okay, so now that will break when I open my actual scene. So I've renamed it to heavy, so when it's referenced, it won't be able to find it. That's still insane. Is that just from the light and all the expressions for it? I'm not going to spend the entire stream like digging through that scene, but I'm gonna at some point like kind of clean it up a bit. Lots of transformations and stuff in there that shouldn't be, and the amount of geometry on some of that stuff was insane, and for no real purpose. Not that I could see anyway. I think it has light maps. Yeah, but light maps wouldn't increase the size of the scene, because light maps are loaded in from elsewhere. I think, honestly, like, a lot of the geometry probably could have been instanced. That would have saved a lot of storage, but so be it. Oh, I missed a message. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you, man. Right, let's get into Transfixed. Go into Modeling, Maya. See if this works. Sure, we'll save. Should immediately break. But it should break in a way where it's like, oh, unknown reference, and then that's it. It just kind of doesn't... Yeah, there we go. So, ignore reference. Errors have occurred, that's fine. So all I'm going to do is... I go into my reference editor. I know I could have repathed it a moment ago, but I'd rather just do this. So let's save this scene. And now I'm going to create a new reference from scratch. And let's go to Asset Library, Cave Academy, Scenes, no geo. Yeah, it's still pretty slow to load. Oh well. It's still pretty slow to load. I might just keep the Cave Academy thing as is like its own completely separate thing, like not keep it in the scene. Because this is way too slow. This is way too slow. But again, it's very high quality. But it shouldn't be this much friction to use the thing. And I'm on fucking, like, FireCuda M.2s for the storage. It's not a storage speed issue. In fact, every metric of this PC is pretty fucking powerful, so it shouldn't be anything to do with actual performance. Okay. So we're just gonna move this group down. Down and back, actually. Okay. Cool. So then we'll just go in. Cool. So go into here, hit render. And it will still look mostly the same, it just doesn't have the geo. But the lights are going to be the same. Okay, display, punchy. Okay. So it's working now and looks broadly the same. In terms of like what you get on the character, it looks the same. But I'm still going to get rid of it anyway. We'll use it later. It's not helpful yet. Reference. It's going to change camera. Let's go. Reference. Remove reference. The other scene was so heavy that this just immediately crashed. Like it didn't make it to the other checkbox. Is it still struggling though? Come on. Okay, let's kill it. It shouldn't take this fucking long. I'm quite frustrated with that, to be honest. Like, that shouldn't be a problem with a light rig. Again, I don't want to complain too much. The quality is really nice. It just feels like it could be handled in a nicer way, you know? Okay, so this should be fine, because it was saved. It was saved without the light rig. Yeah, look how much quicker that loads. Like... So, yeah, we'll stick without it for now. Scene, light, go with light rig, C. Okay. It's gonna go into my render cam D. So, the thing we wanted to test, give us a moment to do this thing, is setting up the eye material to actually like work a little bit more as expected. So not golden. Let's not understand the point of golden. There's AGX, there's AGX punchy. AGX and display native should look relatively similar-ish. They don't in this case. Oh no, it's display native and punchy that try to resemble each other a little bit more. But yeah, so we got this guy. I'm just going to set the render settings back to 1080. Okay. Cool. So let's try the cornea material thing. There's the mixed closures, and there's the cornea, yeah. So all I'm going to do is create a layer shader. Okay, and then set this to input 1 is the refract. Input 2 is U. Sclera. Cornea. And the mix goes to U. Output X, and then mix 2. Cool. So I'm just gonna alt save this. Let's connect that there. She worked pretty quickly this time. I wonder what was going on last time then. Let's see if they get stuck on the eyes again. No, that's reasonable. Okay. I thought it was last time then. That's weird. Anyway, what that now means, in theory, is I can set this to transparency, and the eyes will suddenly get a lot brighter. So snapshot. Yep, there we go. So now it's more representative of the actual eye colour. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that cook for a moment. That'll do. View, store snapshot, I'm going to remove this one. Delete snapshot. Okay. Then we'll set this to physical. Do a clean render with that. Okay, view, store snapshot. And hybrid should be both. to an extent. Yeah, so this is both mechs. So there's transparency, there's caustic, there's both together. Okay, sweet. That means we can actually go back to the iris material, which I believe is this guy. That's Carbuncle. Iris mat. And I can remove that. So that's 0 as well. Yeah, it's a bit too red now, but I do kind of prefer the way the caustics alone looks, but let's do this. Let's undo that though. Because what we might find is this is more responsive to lighting. In fact, I might test that rather than just say it. So let's get this in there. I'm going to hide you and then create a new light. Arnold lights, area light. Okay. Set this to 12 exposure, should be super bright. Okay. Set this to disk. So I'm gonna do 20 frames to make it nice and round. So now that we have that working, let's go back into our hypershade. Set this to physical. Then increase the brightness of this guy, so it's 1.5 is what I used last time. 2 or 3 even. It's just how it goes so red. Well, it's working. So I'll let this clean. I'll test out refract model. So view store snapshot. Looks the same at this distance, so we'll set that back to Beckman. Cool. So let's go into that color correct. I need to get the reference up too. Load. Okay, what I should do now actually is go back to normal lighting. So it's going to delete that. As much as I do like having this tiny little pen light. Like rig C. Okay. So red. Let's pick this eye. What was light rig B again? No idea. So, yeah, let's spend some time on this then. So plugging it into clamp doesn't do anything. Correct. Okay, so it's all you then. So I'm going to want to mask this, I think. Create a ramp float. So it's the circular ramp UVs. I need to check my iris geometry UV editor. Okay, so it's texture UVs. I don't actually have a ramp UV. I have map 1. Guess we could use that. Actually, you just don't set anything, do you? Let's do it anyway. Fuck it. There we go. So the edge of the iris is there. Near enough. pupils there. Come on. There we go. There's a pupil. Okay, so ramp, pill. Oh wait, ramp, pill to limbus. Let's zero that out, but then multiply by orange. Interesting. I'm sure around does this have to go then? Needs to be more brown in the middle, so what we'll do instead then is do another color correct. I don't know why I'm spending time doing this, but it's nice to do for first time. Okay. So then this one. Let's take the exposure to, oh, actually we need to take the multiply down. Okay. So go a bit darker on this. There we go. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Okay. It's really fake. I need to spend some time making some actual color maps. There is something about the old physical only Corsics though. I'm just gonna do this for a moment. Gonna add another color corrector now. This one's temporary though. Okay. Let's go view, store snapshot. Okay.
The easiest way
I just deleted it, didn't I?
is to begin by listening.
Jesus. View, store snapshot. Set this to physical. And then we'll just need to go into here. And then we'll get a visual match using this one. So let's just boost that. Let's go to 2 for now. Oh no, there's something to the Corsics only. still not matched, though, is it? Let's go 2.5. But that just feels better to me. If that means having to do a fucking giant exposure boost, so be it, you know? Just feels more responsive. Yeah, I'm going to commit to the Cortex only, which actually means going back to this guy. Get this. Which means that this stream so far has achieved literally nothing. Ah, the joys. Okay, so let's see. So what do we want to do? I wanted to work on the clothing a bit, didn't I? Where's that not? There we go. So by extension, way to work on this. I probably should export the thick version at some point. Do we have like a... We do. I need to get these buttons on there. Let's throw those in. There's a better model than Maya though. So... Okay. Panel. Oh no, it's not ref Allison that one. It's ref lineup cam. Oh, I only lined up the close-up, didn't I? Okay. So that's nowhere near lined up. Neither's that. Fuck. Okay, then I guess for now we'll just model them directly onto this. So what's going to be the best way to do this? Guess we'll start, as with all good things, with a cylinder, I guess. 8. that. Well, I know this doesn't make any difference, but it's gonna really bug me. What if... Let's go to multicut. It's not multicut actually. Let's go to insert edge loop. Equal distance. Okay. And then weld some verts. While we're at it, may as well rotate this. There we go. So, back to the mirror tool. The mirror tool is ridiculously powerful if you let it. Hello. Fuck's broken you? Okay. Let's do it based on... There we go. That's weird. But it works now. Took way more attempts than it should have, but hey ho. So let's UV this. UV editor. Play that map. Y. Let's at least orient them. Cool. That's the archetype button. It's a big boy. Let's duplicate that. Modify. Center pivot. I'll worry about modeling string and stuff later. Let's just get this in place. Everyone would be about here, but let's not worry about that yet. It's going to be off screen, isn't it? Would help if ever lighting were visible. Yeah, it's off screen. I love it. Okay, well, let's work on the sculpt a little bit, shall we? Should I line up the ref first? I feel like that's the resolution I should go with in the actual model. So I need to turn this section onto its side so that this can do that without looking weird. I think I have to do that in Maya. Let's export this back out. So let's close that. File, import, ZBrush sculpting, exports. Okay, so we won't worry about you for now. Let's grab... Hey old leaf, how's it going? Actually what I want. Something like that kind of works. Okay, and then okay. Okay, export this back out. Let's go sculpting. Oh no, it's Maya. Sharpening up wrinkles in some places, just make it look a bit more structured. Like I'm gaining fabric here that shouldn't exist. It's better. Okay, so let's go down to this level, I guess. It's gonna save the scene. Okay. Then we'll go into geometry. Delete lower, delete higher. Go to panel loop. Although I'm gonna auto group by UVs. Okay, now what we'll do is merge these two. Group visible. Group visible. Then all we have to do is go into geometry, edge loop, panel loop. That's group loop. No. Actually, what is group loop? Yeah, it's not what I want. Okay, so we're going to export this. Okay. There we go. let's get that into Maya. File, import, sculpting. Okay, what material does this? That's a scarf mat on it. Okay. I might just cut the sleeves off, like here, and the arms and the body. What happens to UVs with the panel lip? Did they get completely balked? Oh no, it stays. Adds this on the end, but that's alright. Let's just throw on our subdivision there. Progress is slow but sure. We'll get there eventually. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I'm gonna throw on a refractive SSS refract material for this. I just want to see what it does. Let's hide the body. I'm super rough. Gives surprisingly nice. So I'm super rough. I wonder what that does. Let's go over that. Oh, 0.4, it should be fine. What I want to learn is how the scattering works, basically. That's gorgeous. It's literally the opposite of what I want, but it is really pretty. Yeah, it's not exactly the material I want, is it? Let's do a Rumbo dipole. Diffusion will probably work just fine, actually. Okay, so I want a kind of cream color. IOR weight thing is a really nice feature, although in this case I wouldn't want much of it at all. And then let's go 0.1. That's what it looks like as a solid. Feels a bit softer, but nice to look at. I need to model the kind of string going between them, but that'll do for now, I think. View, store, snapshot. Yeah, the subsurface in this is really nice. Depends if I put it all the way near the bottom. It's so milky. Need a bit more diffuse than that though. I need to reach out to Laura from Outgang. I was going to ask if there's a chance I can get access to the fabric tool she's working on, like the update for it, because I've already paid for the basic version. Well, not basic. I've paid for a professional V1 release, but I'd love if possible, to like try out the new one she's working on, which just it looks insane. Like, and I really want to do some fancy cloth look dev. And to be honest, like one of the materials I really can't get on well with is the Rumbo fabric material. Like, it just feels weird to work with. I'd rather have the predictability of being able to do what's the word? Being able to do words. Just standard look dev, basically. I'll show you what I mean now. Fabric woven. Okay, so we'll grab like width 3 or something. Just go with. Okay, so we don't want any of the color. Okay, we're gonna do a scale like 48 by 48. Okay. So we have scattering, which I believe works with like a subsurface. Let's go view. Let's do a snapshot. Kinda. I'm actually gonna go with higher tile. I think this is controls the color. So I can set that to be closer to the original color. So if I now go to a wider cam, like, it works and it does look like a nice material. It's just that's not what I want. Yes, now it does nothing. Okay. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It just, I don't know, it feels off. That's just the amount of light that gets scattered. Obviously, it changes the spec as well. I feel like it'd be easier just to do a material, you know? If we just go in now and create... In fact, what material was the headscarf? This says diffusion. So if we just go in, use an SSS diffusion instead. Obviously, immediately set this to white. Use rough. Actually, do we use rough? I might use smooth actually, it looks quite nice. We can just set that to be the amount of scatter that we want. Okay, increase this as much as we want to get the amount of scale, amount of scatter that we want. It's just super controllable. And then we can just add a touch of diffuse. Hey John, how's it going? Yeah, if I had some bump maps to go into this, and maybe some machine to add on top, it's got everything I need. It's just easier to use than the WIF files. I feel like if the fabric woven material had just a bit more, in terms of like, a bit more readable, kind of like, hey, here's your SSS amount, here's your reflection amount, here's your color of fibers. I don't want to fuck about with the WIF file itself containing the colors. I just want the WIF file to like dictate the scattering and all that stuff. I think that could do a lot for it. But yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to Laura and see if I can get anything for the fabric stuff, because I'd love to test out the new fabric tool she's working on. Granted, it's her tool, she can do what she wants with it, but I think it'd be quite fun to dig into. Look, there's some cloth to within an inch of its life. But yeah, so I need to get some displacement and stuff for this. Still need to do the top as well. Might super quickly export something for that. Like this layer or something. Okay, so let's go split hidden. Subtool. Split hidden. Let's go geometry panel loops. Okay, 0.7 works well. Okay, what we'll do for now is go subtool. Merge these down. Then where are you? Okay. Merge that down as well. And it's going to export this. I'm going to put it into block out. Block out. Apron. Thick. And then I'm going to close this. I'll reopen it in a moment. File, import. Okay. So is that apron with thickness? Yep. So I'm going to, let's call this one shirt mat. Edit, duplicate without network. Did I just duplicate this? I did. I didn't even realize the Hypershaker could do that. Okay, edit, duplicate without network. Okay, this one is going to be apron mat. Then we'll just make it a bit darker, a bit rougher. Something. It's got a body in there. Probably won't stay on for too long. Obviously, as I said, like tomorrow's stream, we're back to normal. It's just today, with it being literally my birthday, I've had other things I wanted to do. I still want to go do some weights and all that stuff as well. There we go. Bit too much SSS, I think. 215. It's so easy to change the amount of SSS though. That's why I like this diffusion material instead of the fabric one. It's just a lot more intuitive with it being what it is, basically. If we go to render cam D, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the mouth for some reason as well. No particular idea why, but I think it'll be quite fun. I just need to be more yellow. Yeah, today's progress is pretty low. But things have happened. We did do some sculpt updates on the head and all that. Honestly, we did like do some basic stuff with the what's the word? We did do some basic stuff with the word will come to me. Cave Academy. The Cave Academy light rig, like I'm gonna dig into a little bit, like make my own kind of optimized version. Just because it is really nice. Like the ability to have that is really nice, but it seems unnecessarily heavy. Like I have no idea why even without geometry it's still a 300 megabyte scene. Or 260 megabyte. It's like more than my ZBrush file for this character. Let's get some sheen on this thing. Yeah, okay. Any questions or any requests? Because I could keep streaming, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do right now. Because there's a bit too much to do on the shirt for me to do that right now. I guess, strictly speaking, I should kind of match this a bit better. Because, like, right now it should be, like, back here or some shit. And this one's too far forward as well. I could probably get away with removing a lot of this. Obviously I need to pull this down to the shoulder as well. Then yeah, we need to do quite a lot of look dev on the face. Do some actual texturing too. Which I don't think I'm a million miles from starting texturing. Like, there's a lot to do, but I don't think I'm that far out from starting it. Because at this point, the topology for the head's not going to change, so everything is transferable. It's really not a big deal. The headscarf model still is really weak. So I kind of need to address that. Like, it doesn't actually fit the head, whereas this one, you can see it's like fitting snugly. I guess that's a pretty quick change, actually. Let's just do it. It's the thick version, isn't it? Okay. Hey Gates, how's it going? Okay, so we can't go that far back on the actual knot. Did I miss it? Nice. closely does this actually line up? Not very at all, actually. I'm gonna need to bend all this around. That's a lot better though. Okay, so we're going to export that back out. We open ZBrush to get the thick version back. So let's see. My exports, headscarf. Okay. Crack open ZBrush. Open file. Feels a lot better. It's not perfect, but it never will be, right? I kind of want to slide all these up a bit though, so I'm going to go back into Maya to do that. actually. I don't want it to roll around, just want it to... Yeah, it's rolling around too much. Okay. In fact, actually, yeah, I can do that. Let's disable geometry. Go dynamic subdiv. Store morph target. So morph target. Store empty. It's getting a bit jacked up, isn't it? Just a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay. I'll sort this out tomorrow. So let's go to geometry. Go up one subdivision level. This is like the actual standard one I use now. Delete lower, delete higher. Go to see edge loop. Turn off polish. Bit too thick, isn't it? It's a bit too thin. That'll do. Okay. Play groups. Alt group. Okay. Export. Okay. Now we'll close it. Okay. So file, import. Did you have any plans for posing a model? I will at some point. That's about as far as my plan goes right now. Oh. Okay. And that'll be it for this stream. Just start this going. That feels a lot better. Still not right, but better. All this as a whole feels better. This is good. Oh yeah, I need to enable subdivision. There we go. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to let this render out. And then, yeah, let's see, that is subdividing. Yeah, I'm going to let this render out. I'll post it to the Discord. Tomorrow I'll be streaming usual time again, so 9:15. And then it'll be a usual full day as well. So, yeah, I feel like we'll mostly continue on the clothing to get that in a reasonable spot. But obviously we'll see where that goes, and yeah. So that's thinking. Yeah, it should be fine. Cool. Well, that's what we'll do tomorrow then. Just kind of continue getting this in a bit of a better place. Maybe do a little bit of likeness sculpting, but mostly just work on the clothing, including the headscarf. Get that looking a bit better. And then, yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. So, I'm going to head off and clean up this shit. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry about the short streams today, but as I said, it's my birthday, so you can get fucked if you want me to do more work. You got any plans to transfix if you find yourself extra time on the piece? I won't have extra time. So, I'll just finish the project. Like, I'll just do what I can to get it done before I start Framestore. If I start Framestore early, which is possible, then I'll just work on weekends or something. But yeah, anyway, see you guys, and yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Cool, bye.